Alright guys, and welcome to Season 10, episode 4, Season 4, episode 10 of this AFC Wimbledon Manager Mode career. Now in this game, again, I've only got 3 league games, but it's a really long, well, not a really long episode, but it's a long episode. It's like plus 10 minutes or something, and that is simply because all the games are properly action-packed, especially the last game in this episode, which is against Charlton Athletic, and you cannot miss that. Genuinely is the best game on FIFA 12 I've ever played, and yeah, I hope I don't let you down with it, because that is a pretty big build-up, I've got to be honest. So anyway, we'll crack on with the first game, which was against Exeter City, and yeah, I'm not even going to say, oh, let's see if we can get on a run of form, because we just won't. It just won't happen. So, went into this game, like, thinking, oh, well, let's see what's happened. Well, let's see what happens then. And in the 24th minute, O'Flynn got forward. His shot was blocked, but then he picked it up again, and he put it into the back of the net. So, they took a 1-0 lead, and I was a bit disappointed, because obviously, we blocked the first shot, and then obviously, wow, how many times do I say obviously? But yeah, he picked up the ball again, and he managed to put it into the back of the net. But in the 31st minute, Luke Moore got the ball and he turned into the box and then was just taken out by the defender, and it was a penalty kick. Maybe we probably got a bit lucky, I don't know. It was a bit of a close one. But yeah, after Adamino's penalty kick miss last time, I did decide to let him have this one because Sam Hatton was out with the red card, if you remember. And he's duly slotted it away into the bottom corner. So 33 minutes gone, we'd replied instantly, and I was feeling, you know, quite good. I was thinking, alright, okay, that's good that we've replied straight away. It's always nice when you reply minutes after the opposition taking the lead. So we move on into the second half. Luke Moore picked up the ball on the wing. He slotted it across into the box, into Adamino, and Adamino scored his second goal of the game and about his 17th or something of the season to put us 2-1 up. So that is just amazing, the fact that he scored about 17 goals. It was a great finish as well, turned the defender, and yeah, we were feeling pretty confident going into the last, second half, going into the last few minutes of the half, sorry, not the last second half, that don't make any sense, but straight from kickoff, they got forward and they did have a decent chance, but the keeper saved well, and then they had another chance from the corner, and it went, just past the post, but they got yet another corner. This time though, Seb Brown got the ball, he ran forward. I saw Luke Moore on the radar thing, who was just completely free, so I gave it to him. He sprinted down the whole of the pitch, well, not the whole of the pitch, but the whole half of the pitch, got into a really decent position. He fired it low and hard, but the keeper was equal to it and made a decent save. But it didn't matter that he missed that, because the game did finish AFC Wimbledon 2, Exeter City 1. So again, we're keeping up the pressure on 6th place. But is it going to be enough? Can we win enough games in the rest of the season? Because it is going to be a tough challenge. It is going to be quite hard. So we'll have to see if we can do that. And just now I'm showing you 2 new signings that I made from the youth team. Aziz Broadfoot, I think is his first name, and Nikita or Nicky Antonis. So I think they're both Australians, and they're both defensive players, which is really good, because as you know, I'm lacking defensively, and as you can see, Sam Hatton and Charles Williams are both out with the red card at the minute, which doesn't help even in the slightest. So yeah, these are both, I think they're both 16 years old, and obviously Antonis is a lot better because he's rated 54, whereas Broadfoot's only rated 42, but hopefully next season they'll get a lot of game time, and obviously they'll be able to improve quite rapidly and help us get to the Premier League, which is where we want to be. And one thing I noticed about Broadfoot was that his standing tackle and slide tackle weren't great, whereas Antonis has actually got pretty decent slide tackle of 67 and stand tackle of 61, which is good for like a 54 rated centre-back, because that's obviously the main 2 things you look at when you're looking at a centre-back. Volleys you don't really care about, penalties you don't really care about, and things like that. Antonis is actually 17, he's not 16. He's 5'10", which is smallish for a centre-back, but obviously it don't really make any difference. It'll make him a bit quicker, if anything. So, always positives to look at. And we move on to the game against Colchester United, who I've, recently, it went long ago that I played them. I think the fixtures are kind of, reversing themselves, because I played Charlton not long ago. I played Peterborough twice in, quick succession, if you like. And in the 15th minute, we got a decent chance. Luke Moore hit his shot straight at the keeper there, and the rebound went to Kieran Dijali, who volleyed it over the bar, unfortunately. And in the 36th minute, they got an absolutely ridiculous penalty. I have never seen anything like it. And in one of my Ultimate Team videos, I complain about how everything seems to be going against me, and that just sums it up. That was never in a million years a penalty kick, and I will stand by that until I am laid on my deathbed. So they stepped up. Andy Wardsworth put it away in the 37th minute, and they took a 1-0 lead. So I was really frustrated, and because that just that decision just absolutely killed me. I was like, oh, you are absolutely taking the mick. I've had too many of these recently. But we came straight back at them in the 38th minute, and as we tried to get forward with Adamino had the ball nicked off him, but he passed it to Mo, who put it into the back of the net. It's just a shame he was in an offside position when he did that. So, as if I weren't annoyed enough at the fact that we'd considered a penalty that wasn't a penalty, I was even more annoyed that we'd had a goal, rightly so, ruled off, but still, it is annoying. And then into the second half, Luke Moore fired a shot wide, and then they got the second goal as Henderson was put through. There was only ever going to be one result, and that was him slotting it under Seb Brown and into the back of the net. So half an hour gone, we were 2-0 down, and it looked game over because we're not great at coming back at all. When we try to get comebacks, they don't seem to work. We can pull one goal back, which is what we tried here, although going for the goal nearly gave them a goal. And yeah, again, another unbelievable decision from the referee. Gareth Gwilym made a perfectly good challenge, and according to the referee, that wasn't a good challenge at all, and it deserved a red card. So, as if I didn't have enough defensive problems as it was, thank you very much for doing that, ref. That is so muchly appreciated, and just ridiculous. So, how we managed to get a goal is absolutely unbelievable. But in the 78th minute, we worked it quite well around the midfield, and we gave it to Luke Moore. Luke Moore turned the defender and put it into the back of the net. And then, like 2 minutes later, we'd nicked the ball straight from kickoff, gave it to Luke Moore. Luke Moore gave it to Adamino. Adamino back to Luke Moore, and Luke Moore into the bottom corner. So within 3 minutes, we are 10 men down, and we've turned it around to draw 2-2, or put us into a drawing position at 2-2. Sorry, is what I should say, because straight away they come back at us, and Gillespie is through on goal. Fortunately, though, Seb Brown comes out, and he just does enough to put him off, and the ball is literally cleared from the line, and we do manage to get it away. But then in the 90th minute, we had a good chance from a throw-in, and as we tried to work it, the referee decided to blow for full time. And I was like, as if you have not given Colchester every single decision in this game. Absolutely ridiculous refereeing. I honestly do believe that. You might not agree, you might be thinking, oh, you're just being biased and all this, but I actually think that the referee was pretty shocking in that game. So we move on to the amazing game against Charlton Athletic, and look at this, in the 11th minute, Jan Kermagant was through on goal, and he put them 1-0 up in the 12th minute. And honestly, I was thinking, oh my god, you know, we've won one, we drew one, sorry, and now we're losing one. So I was thinking, we can't go on like winning one, drawing one, losing one in 3 games. We need to really win this one to keep up playoff hopes. So we got straight back at them in half an hour gone. Luke Moore was put through on goal, and he put it into the bottom corner. At first, I was waiting for the offside flag, thinking, all right, it's probably offside, that's going to come, but it didn't come. So 31 minutes gone, we levelled it at 1-1. But then, like 10 minutes later, we got the ball, well-hard through ball to Adamino. Adamino was in on goal, and there was only ever going to be one result, and that was him. Him was going to fight. He was going to fire it into the back of the. Right, I'm just going to take a breather and just like compose myself and get ready for the next bit of action. So, right, here we go. And into the second half, so I don't make any mistakes. Wright Phillips is put through on goal. Our defenders try to usher him away, but it doesn't work, and he puts it under past Seb Brown and into the back of the net. So they are now level at 2-2. So they went 1-0 up, I equalised, I took the lead 2-1, and now they have levelled it at 2-2. And then, just as we get the ball from my throw, and Luke Moore does what he does best, takes it on, holds off the defenders, and puts it into the bottom corner. So we are now 3-2 up, 67 minutes gone. We have taken the lead 3-2, and this was just absolutely crazy. I was like, oh, what a game this is, you know. Great finish as well. I mean, I've seen him do it quite a few times. Take the ball in that exact position from a throw and hold off the defenders and put it into the bottom corner. Although, straight from the kickoff, I was thinking, right, just go defensively. We've got this game. We've finally got ourselves into a 3-2 lead. Surely we can hold out this time. But they got forward. Danny Green with the ball. Played it to Bradley Wright Phillips. Bradley Wright Phillips was up against Williams. He knocked him off. He gave it back to Danny Green. Danny Green whipped it into the box. And Jan Kermagant was not there. It was Paul Hayes. I have made a mistake. I'm so annoyed that I've made it. I thought it was Jan Kermagant with the header, but it wasn't. It was Paul Hayes with the header to head them back on level terms at 3-3. So there was a few more chances after that, but there was nothing properly major. Like they really deserved to go in, seeing as every single chance basically was scored. I mean, they had I think they had 3 shots on target, which is quite frustrating. But the game did finish Charlton Athletic 3, AFC Wimbledon 3, and genuinely it was a cracker game to play. There weren't many other chances apart from the goals, and the chances were there for us more for the chances were there for us more than they were for them. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like they really was worth showing, if that makes any sense. But after that game, as you can see, we still sit 7th in the table. Unfortunately though, Shrewsbury have got a bit of a lead on us, and they are now 6 points clear, so that is really frustrating, because it looks like it's going to be it's going to be tough to get into the playoffs when the team in 6th are sitting 6 points above you. But there is enough games for us to turn it around and get those points back and claw them back, and slowly dig away at them and see if we can get anywhere. So as always, I will try my best to get into the playoffs, because that is where I want to be. I do want promotion this season. If I don't get promotion though, I might just play the youth next season, see if I can get promotion with them. If not, then obviously they've all benefited from being able to play first team games. So yeah, this is where I'm going to end the episode, guys. And as always, thanks so much for all your support and everything. It is really, really appreciated. Just drop any comment you want, just drop any comment you want, and I will gladly talk to you over whatever, over Twitter, Skype, I don't know, whatever, YouTube. So yeah, I'm already rambling, so I'm not going to say before I start rambling. So yeah, I'm just gonna come to a complete stop now. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next episode. See you later.